It's the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. No bigger stage than this one. Sold out MetLife Stadium, located just outside of New York City. Tonight, it's the AFC's turn to take center stage as we've got a wild card matchup on tap. As it'll be the Tennessee Titans taking on the New York Jets. It's the first of 6 games here on Super Wildcard Weekend, and we are underway on EA Sports. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Fields passing on the first play from scrimmage. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
We'll have to see what kind of looks this defense is going to throw at him as this game moves along, but they're in the zone to start. I do think we'll see plenty of man coverage as we move along, but the first throw of this one, incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Angel. Here we go. Turn ball, son.
Here's Fields. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
So 2 incompletions have led them to an early 3rd and 10.
Here we go, son. Green light.
Now Fields. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line. It's a big play there for the Jets on 3rd down. 47 yards.
They made that way too easy for them. No one is supposed to be that open against an NFL defense. Once he caught the ball, there wasn't anybody close enough to stop him. And he was able to continue downfield after making the catch.
Now it's Fields. Wide open receiver, complete. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. That's good for 28 yards.
Boy, no problems getting down the field here on this opening drive. They've looked really sharp in the early going, and they've come up with some big plays already. Here's another that's going to set up 1st and goal.
Scoring first, so critical in the postseason. They've got it here, 1st and goal.
Go.
They'll run with Hall. Yeah, he'll work 3 from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. 2nd and goal from the 1. Fields changing the play.
Why not?
Hall again. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Jets will strike first here in this wild card matchup.
Sometimes offense can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30.
At their own 35-yard line.
looking to put a drive together.
19 shots. Here we go. Set. Nice. Hot 70. Hot 70.
Throwing is Ward. Pass is caught by Rondell Robinson. Down the left sideline. Touchdown, Titans. Rondell Robinson, 65 yards. And the Titans are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30, right about the 29. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
Here we go. Hey!
A shotgun snap, Fields. It's caught on the right side, it's Snell. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a first down, too.
40-yard line.
Here we go. EQ! Tonight.
Here's Fields. Goes right back to Smith again. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a first down.
Hey, Ken. Here we go, tonight. Punch right. Tonight.
Here's a quick throw out to Wilson. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. So 8 yards on the completion there, and it'll be second in a couple.
Here we go, tonight. Green 19, got that. Hey, Ken. Go.
Open man left side. Shaheed has it. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. Now Fields going to move him around. Back to throw again. That is caught. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 20-yard line. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of the best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Here we go. Good. Green 19, got that. Test. Bunch right. Easy.
Oh, and they set the man in motion too late. This is going to be a delay. Penalty accepted, and that pushes him back 5. Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15.
Here we go, side.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. Got a man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jets. Mason Taylor, a 24-yard touchdown. And the Jets have taken the lead. Their first passing touchdown of the ball game, and they go to the big tight end in those sure hands, and he provides the score.
Certainly looked like they were focused on taking away other weapons, and he certainly made them regret that because he found his soft spot, ended up taking it to the end zone. Nice throw, too, to complete the play.
The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. And the returner down to a knee. This will come out to the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
But they certainly came out firing in this one, and while that one was incomplete, I can't imagine that'll be the last shot that they take in this game.
2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. First down, Titans, gain of 12.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They'll run. Here's the rookie from Michigan. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
Good running right there. And this is a man who's a 1,000-yard rusher in the regular season, so you know he's going to get his chances, and he picks up nice yardage on that one.
Now a 2nd and 2.
Here we go. Viking, 18, Radius, 70 Rangers, Mustang 19. 7 Pirates.
Here's Ward. And with a flag down, he goes down. So they're able to sack him. Now the penalty looks like it could be holding. Let's find out. So they will take the sack instead of the penalty.
And it takes another down off the series. But the biggest one of all, do you want to tell the guy who just got the sack that it no longer counts?
No.
No, not at all.
From the gun, here's Ward. He'll try and do this himself. He's got the open man. It's Eilmanner. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 41-yard line.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. Sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41.
Luka 19.
Out of the gun to give to Spears. On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
A gain of 13 yards. And the Titans first down.
2nd quarter now, Titans in possession of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
we go. Set. Nike.
One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. And he goes down here right around the 23-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
From the 23, here's a 2nd and 5.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 19, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Out of the gun, Ward.
Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. Wan'Dale Robinson, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Titans are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
Only the 2 catches for him thus far, CD, but both of them have resulted in touchdowns.
And I think he's on the bench right now, Brandon, smiling at his position coach and telling you, all those times you talk to us about efficiency, I'm living it right now.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Some strong running at the 20.
And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. But the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do, so I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
Here's a quick throw caught by Smith. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Hall. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8. The Titans' 36-yard line.
Hey, Ken. You got a mini base.
Fields. This pass out wide to Hall. They'll give him 4 yards there. And that'll make it 3rd down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out in the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Green, Angel. Go.
Back to throw, Fields. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
It's 4th down.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
Too long for a field goal, too short to punt. That in-between range, and they'll go for it on 4th down.
They snap it to Fields. He's got his target. That's complete.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration.
So the 4th down conversion has him inside the 40 now, 1st and 10.
Hey, never mind, Monday. Green, test, watch right. Hey, 551. Right.
Again, Fields. There's a short one. It's caught by Taylor.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on first down, hitting the tight end there. Now it brings up a second and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone.
Here we go. We're good. Green 19, got the
A give running right is Hall. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. They go backwards there 2 yards, and 2nd and 1 is now 3rd and 3.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on 2nd down and short. What I like to say?
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt. I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
No, defense sold out for the run. Worked out well.
To the left side, he's got the tight end Taylor.
And brought down, but not before he was able to break the tackle, and the extra effort moves the sticks. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Here we go. Green 19, green 19. Sit out.
To throw is Fields. Complete to Likely on the out route.
And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first.
I like how they worked the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
Right.
Play action. It's Fields. Now he's going to step up and run.
And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown.
Justin Fields.
A 10-yard touchdown run.
And the Jets have taken the lead.
If you're going to play quarterback in the NFL, you've got to have great vision, and you've got to remain calm when things break down in the pocket. Both of those traits are on display there. He surveys the situation, sees the middle of the field open, so he's just going to step up and take it himself.
Very well done there.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14. The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away.
And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin at the 35-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out.
Touchdown, Titans!
Chimere Dike.
65 yards.
And the Titans are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes, because that's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far, and fun to watch. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
They're able to return this one all the way out to the other side of the field across the 50.
Well, that return gives them a golden opportunity to go out and front. How will the defense respond after giving up that type of a return?
EQ! Here we go. Green 19, green 19. Out, let's go. Right.
Out of the gun, Fields. Quick slant here to Smith.
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 17 yards for the Jets there as they've got themselves a first down.
Good, strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Green, right.
Out of the gun, they run it with Hall.
get this down to about the 30, 31-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
To the right side, complete to Taylor. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. They got to get to the 23 here on 3rd.
Here we go. 321, 321.
Now Fields. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped it to 1. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime.
This offense continues to be a hot knife through butter. 3 drives, 3 scores, and knocking on the door again on drive number 4. They'll toss it out right here to Hall.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Breece Hall with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Jets will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. So the toss play effective, even down here near the goal line.
Yeah, and you're hoping the defense commits too many men to stop the run in the middle of the field, and that your blockers can gain a little bit of an advantage. And when they do, foot race to the pylon, and this time, he had the speed to win that race.
Extra point attempt to come here. And it's good. That makes it a 28-21 game.
Makes the score Jets 28, Titans 21.
The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away.
And he'll wisely just take a knee here. This ball will come out to the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
Let's go now.
And with just under a minute to go, they might try to think about mounting a drive here if they can and get in the end zone to potentially tie this game up.
Now the Titans will use their 3rd and final timeout, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Now Ward. Now he'll tuck this and run. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
Well, here's your first example of how this guy can beat you in more ways than one, because they took away his arms, but he was more than happy to dissect them with his legs for that first down pickup.
19 tight. 19 tight.
Throwing now, Ward.
And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
No sense risking anything there on first down. Even though he's still in the pocket, he had a receiver out to his side, so just put that in a spot where the only people who could make a play on it are the trainers and the coaches. Well done.
Throwing is Ward.
That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
Ready.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
Ward.
That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. Now, if you're going to get rid of it, you better get outside the pocket.
Yeah, you have to get outside of that tackle-to-tackle box, right? Get out there, and then you can do it legally, but he wasn't able to do so, and they end up losing the down as well.
Both teams try to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC Wildcard game. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And Charles, they trail here, though not really the fault of this offense.
No, they certainly did their part in the first half. But when you're in a shootout like this, you definitely want your defense to play better, but you know that's out of your control. All you can do, keep putting points on the scoreboard and keep giving your defense opportunities to make stops.
2nd and 6.
Here we go. Here we go. Hawk 70. Buffalo 18.
To throw, here's Ward. Short throw taken in by Conquo. Fighting through, and he's got space. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first? To throw is Ward. Now he's going to and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up second.
I know there'll be a little bit of criticism there because they went right back to the air after the huge pickup and ended up getting sacked. That's often a play that you make. You feel like you've got momentum on your side.
Unfortunately, the O-line failed to hold up to try to keep that momentum going. Ward now working out of the gun. This short throw caught by Goddard. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. And that'll bring him back within 4.
So they were facing the deficit coming out of the locker room at intermission, and at least they're able to get the field goal to cut into that deficit.
Yeah, now your offense feels pretty good about itself, right? A little bit more up to speed coming out of the break. You turn to your defense now and say, hey, we got 3 there. We're chipping into the lead. Can you help us out? Hold them. Let's get the ball back for us.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They have played so strongly. You look at the scoreboard, you probably, with the way they played, you would think the margin would be a lot bigger, right?
You would. And in your experience, how many times have we run into coaches where they've talked about, hey, we just want to put it in the hands of our defense and have them win the game? In this case,
not the case.
Not at all. You want to put it in the hands of your offense, but you always feel better about saying defense because you think defense is a constant and offense kind of comes and goes. Today, this game, no, they need their offense to stay on a really hot level.
They've been hot so far.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
So 1 play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
Here we go. We good. Green 19, you after that? Go.
On the draw, it's Hall. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I'll tell you what, this defense hasn't played its best, but they're still right in this football game. And if they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
Here we go. Front ball, front. Right.
Here's Fields. And check down, complete to Hall.
Will go as a gain of 4. And 3rd and 8 now.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Hey, Ken. Mayday. Right.
Fields now to throw. Working the middle of the field, and he's got man complete.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 37. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Tonight.
Here's Fields.
Throw left side complete. That's Hall. That'll go for a gain of 7. And it's 2nd down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Fields going to toss this quickly out wide, complete.
And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33.
Fields going to change things up here.
Hey, 551.
They'll look to throw again. And he is caught. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. And this will result in him losing yardage back to the 3. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
Well, that's going to bring up a big call now because he is unable to make the play himself on 2nd down. Now you just have to wonder, will they keep the ball in his hands on 3rd down?
Here we go. You got a mini bases. Why not? Go.
And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. From 3 yards out. And the Jets are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. Extra point splits the uprights. And that pushes the lead up to 11. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6.
Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5. Here's Ward. Throw to the right, caught by Okonkwo.
And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49.
And the Titans, first and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Back to throw now on 1st down.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
I thought at first he'd try to run, but he just kept buying time to his right. Finally, nothing there. He wisely gets rid of it.
Here's 2nd and 10. To the air again, Ward. Robinson hauling it in outright. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 1st down, Titans, gain of 12.
Every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a 1-score game. But I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try to get the ball back again.
Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
That's into the hands of Iomanner.
And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets' 28.
Ward again. That'll be complete to Okonkwo. And a nice job to break free of 1 tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
Again, he'll drop the throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
A short throw taken in by Okonkwo.
And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown.
Chig Okonkwo.
25 yards for the touchdown.
And the Titans have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th.
So a big 2-point conversion attempt forthcoming for the Titans. They'll look to throw. And it'll be intercepted.
It's interesting that when it comes to 2-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. And the touchdown apparently not enough. They want more, an onside kick. And the Jets have got it. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Straight ahead is Hall.
And they get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
And that's just an ideal run to start this drive, because they're in full ball control mode now. So if you keep ripping off 7, 8, 9 yards of carry, you're going to have a great chance of finishing off this game.
2nd and a couple.
Here we go. Green 19. Hey,
Fields changing the play. Ball again on 2nd down. And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down.
And this is the worry, because sometimes you get a little too predictable in spots like this. You know you're going to run the ball, but they know you're going to run the ball as well. And now you look up and you're staring at an important 3rd down.
Don't jump. Ready? Green 19. You got what? You got a why not? Go.
Fields going to get this one out on the perimeter. And he is going to have the Jets 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That time the conversion comes courtesy of the RPO.
And know what it did? It moved the sticks. Nice pickup on 3rd down. Even better decision.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 331.
Give to Hall running right. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down.
Here we go, son. Easy. Talk about son. Right.
Play action. It's Fields. Now he's into the clear again. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Justin Fields, 35 yards. And the Jets are able to build on to their 4th quarter lead.
Point after here coming up. And this one gives his guys a 12-point lead.
Makes the score Jets 42, Titans 38.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
This fielded right at the goal line. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. Here's 1st and 10.
Cut 19, hot 7, 60.
Throwing to start the drive. Moore. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Short play like that in this situation this late, that's a win for the defense.
No doubt. I remember something Coach Madden used to talk about all the time. Sometimes you can't just take what the defense gives you. You have to take what you need. And in this case, the offense is taking what the defense.
And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes.
Will McDonald able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score. Back to throw. Moore. And that is incomplete.
This is getting close to a no-win situation now. They've got one final shot. They're on their end of the field, and it's 4th and long. This might require a little extra razzle-dazzle to get it done.
Here we go. This is 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Ward.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And now, goodness, possession's going to go over right at the 10-yard line.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
Here we go. Right.
Ball want to give up the middle.
And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Here we go. We're good. Right.
That one looks like he'll throw here. This is caught. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll leave him with 3rd and a full yard to go. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Right.
And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th.
Alpha, 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 alpha. Go.
Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Jets continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead.
Well, look, this is a team, Charles. They faced adversity all year long. They had to fight and claw to win that division, but they're putting it all together here in the wild card game.
Feels like a statement, doesn't it? An absolute statement game, a message to the top seeds. Overlook us at your own peril. We're pretty darn good.
Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. And that one makes this a 19-point game. The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away.
And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
First down and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Ready? Pat the 60. Pat the 60. Ready?
And they'll indeed take a knee.
Come on. Hit. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Ready?
And they take a knee.
Ready? Ready, Lions.
The Jets advance to the next round as we say so long, everybody.